Hey, on Mission Church, it's Andrew at the Reach Company. In this tutorial video, we're going to look at how to manage your forms and how to create a new form and actually add that form to a page on your site wherever you want it. To begin that, we're going to look at the back end first. So let's go to the dashboard. We covered the dashboard overview in another tutorial. And we're going to go straight to forms. And this brings up the list of all the forms on your website. If you have a form that's expiring or you don't need to use it anymore, you can click this little green bar and move it from active to inactive. I don't think you guys need to do that for any of these forms in particular. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a new form. We're going to edit all the form areas on the back end that we need to. We're going to change, I'm going to show you how to change the notifications that your staff receive, and I'm going to show you how to change the confirmation that whoever fills out the form receives. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take a contact us form, and I'm going to kind of create another contact us form. Maybe you have something coming up where someone needs information about it, and you're like, hey, fill out this form, and we'll send you more information. We'll email you. And so instead of starting from scratch, if you want to start from scratch and play around, you can just go to add new. Instead of doing that, I'm going to duplicate the contact us form just by clicking duplicate, and you'll see that it comes up with contact us 1. And so I'm going to go straight to edit, and this brings up the fields in the form itself. So over here you have different field options. You can build really complex forms with this form builder, but we're going to keep it simple for this. And if you guys need help with some more complicated forms later down the road, I'd love to create them for you or help you create them and teach you how. So we're going to leave these pretty much the same. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add like a checkbox. So let's do what's your favorite ice cream? Ice cream, 1 word or 2 word? We're going to make it vanilla, chocolate, or cookies and cream, because cookies and cream is the best ice cream in the world. And then last, we're going to click required. So they are, before submitting the form, they are required to answer what their favorite type of ice cream is, and so I'm going to click that. You could mess around with appearance and advanced, but you really shouldn't have to mess around with any of this with most of the forms that you're going to have to build. And so I'm going to update this. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of, can we add you to our weekly church email? Because you have to set up a MailChimp feed for that. And I'm going to update it again. Now I'm going to go to the form settings. So let's hover over that, click on form settings. The first is the form title. I'm going to make this test drive form. So, and then we use this form to learn how to build forms better. I like having fun in tutorial videos, guys. I'm sitting here talking to a computer by myself, so you can imagine. You shouldn't really have to mess with any of these things right here, so we're going to go to Update Form Settings. And next we're going to go to Confirmations. So confirmation is what that person gets when they fill out this form, and we're going to edit this. As you can see, this is hello, and then there's like a name tag right here. Maybe you guys are familiar with like a mail merge or anything like that, where it pulls something from the form and it puts their name there. You can add whatever field you like by clicking on this little box over here. And then of course you can change any of the text that you would like right here, and after you've done that, click Save Confirmation, and their confirmation is ready to go. Next is notifications. Now this is where it gets fun because, oh my bad, I clicked back by accident. Next is notification. This is where it gets fun because you can dictate which form goes to where. For example, if this is a contact form, I can just have it sent to info@onmissionchurch.org. But if it's something for someone else, you can send it to basically whoever you want to. From email is the admin email of the website, which is info@onmissionchurch.org. So when you get a form, it comes from onmissionchurch.org. And the reply to, when you click reply on your email, I have this set up to be the email from the form itself. So whatever email the person that filled out the form provides, that's who we reply to when we click reply there. General test form. I'm going to change the send to myself because I don't want to bug anybody on your staff. Test drive form. There's also different options for configuring routing. So for example, maybe you want to build a more complex contact form in the future, like, hey, my question is about students. And so if they click students, you could put send to your student pastor if the checkbox is about students. Obviously, what's your favorite ice cream is what do you want to learn about, and chocolate is students here. But that's a way to keep your staff email from having to filter through and forward different emails to different people, because your form can do it for you if you want it to. It's pretty neat. And then down here, I put, hey there, Amish Church team. This email is generated when someone fills out the general contact form on the OMC website. Take a gander at what they need and either reply or get this message to the appropriate person. Thanks. And so all fields, it basically lists all the fields from that form, from this particular form. So we're going to update the notification. And now we're going to look at how to put our new form on a page. And so I'm going to create a new page. I'm going to call it test drive. And because it's good practice, I'm going to put a featured image. It's always good practice to put a featured image. Remember, people respond to visuals more than they respond to just about anything else. And I'm going to click publish. And then I'm going to click page builder. And this is going to take me to the front end page builder. And this is going to be a super blank page. The only thing that should be there is probably going to be the header and the footer, which is the navigation area, your logo, and the bottom area, which is kind of the same but at the bottom. All right, so now the page is here, and so I'm going to go to your saved. I don't just want to add the form, I want it to look good. And so we're going to add the cover area. Testing page. I'm going to go ahead and replace the background image here too. You can fast forward like 40 seconds and all this will be gone if you want to. Because I love Reese, I'm going to make him the background image. I'm going to save that row. And then I'm going to add a dark row. These are all in the saved area right here. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the form template. And so this is a module that pulls the form that you want to display here. And I've already styled it to be consistent all the way across the site. And so we're going to select our test drive form. And as you can see, they can select their favorite ice cream, and then they can click submit down here, and everything should be good to go. And so that is how you create a page by duplicating this is how you build a form. We duplicated a form that was similar. We changed the settings, we changed the notifications, we changed the confirmation, and then we built this page real quick and inserted the saved module if I can find it, yeah, there it is, form template into the page, and we change the form to what we needed it to be, and that's how you handle forms on your website.